website was created by some digital marketing agency. They even offer AI visibility services, GEO, EAO. If you're doing SEO for local business, the first thing that should be considered is Google Business Profile. Nothing else before that. So I don't know what's the reason behind it, why they forgot about this profile. Yeah, but all businesses should have Google Business Profile. So today's video is going to be a bit different. I'm going to do a live audit of local businesses, look at their website, their Google Business Profile, and search, presence, visibility, how they show up in AI search, finding opportunities that could potentially help get more visibility and leads. This is not criticism of businesses. They may have already been doing many things right. I'm simply identifying opportunities I would test based on my experience. So before we start, quick disclaimer. This audit is for educational purpose only. The goal is not to judge, criticize, or negatively represent the business. Every business has a different goals, resources, strategies that are not visible from the outside. I'm sharing my personal observations and opinions based on my experience, local search optimization. The opportunities I highlight are things I would investigate or test, not guarantees of results. Now we're looking at this cleaning business that offering cleaning services in Essex. So first things I check for local business is Google Business Profile. So what I do is just copy the business name and putting on Google search. And as we can see, they have a Google Business Profile. And we can look how it's filled in and optimized. So they have really great reviews, 5 stars, 119 reviews. They have category, they have phone numbers, address, open hours, descriptions, social profiles. Let's see how active are they with images. So the latest image is from a month ago. So for their local business, for the Google Business Profile, I will suggest them uploading more fresh images every month, at least 3 to 5 new images of their work. Everything else seems alright for now. Let's get back to the website. The other thing that I see is the title. Like I said in many previous videos, that your title should be exactly how your potential customers are searching, not how you would like to sound. So now, title is family-run window cleaning services since 1947. Well, this part could be in the about section, but in the first homepage should be the exact keyword that people are looking. So I would change this title, cleaning service in Essex. That's it, short and simple. So when people are looking services on Google, they write cleaning service Essex, not just marketing slogans. Write your titles exact how your potential clients are looking, searching. Then other things I check is copying their site link, opening Google search, typing site, double points, and copying their website. And now we can see how many pages are indexing on Google. That means what kind of pages and content your potential clients can see. So we have a homepage, window cleaning services. The other thing is having each page for each service. So this website is one site. This website is one page. So all the sections are in one homepage site. The service pages are just a short content in one page. So for the best practices to increase your visibility, you have to create each page for each service. And in this, I see it has different categories, residential and commercial. So I would even divide into the different categories, commercial and residential. Create a separate page for categories, and then for that categories, create all those service pages. Like having residential, for example, category, window cleaning, and different page for commercial, window cleaning, and so on. Because it's important, having the separate pages for each service builds topical authority. So when people are looking for very specific things, Google can trust your site and show you to your clients and find more detailed information about your service, not just some tiny descriptions of your service. So yeah, to increase to increase your visibility, having separate categories and services on your website, having reviews, FAQ section, Google Maps, areas, and also keeping the website up to date. Now it's 2026, so making sure that the website is all up to date, so people could trust that this business is still active. Also, let's go back to Google Business Profile to make sure that phone number is exactly the same on the website as on Google Business Profile. Yeah, so as you can see, the number on the website is different than on the Google Business Profile. It's important to keep consistency on your name, address, and phone number to make easier for Google to understand that it's the same business. So to conclude, I would change the title to specific keyword or service that people are looking for, cleaning service in Essex, making sure that each service category is a different page full of content, is indexable on Google, find you, active Google Business Profile. Like I said before, I'm not here to judge anyone, just giving honest opinion and opportunities to help local businesses get more clients and calls, which is a simple fix, costs nothing. Okay, now let's get to the other business. Again, it's cleaning business, so go to Google and look for Google Business Profile. And as we can see, they don't have a Google Business Profile, so they're pretty much invisible when potential clients are looking on Google Map or on Google looking for cleaning services. So that's the first foundation thing to do. Then the other, the same title, it's the same marketing slogan that looks good, but it doesn't bring visibility. So you need to write your title the same as your clients would search for. So if this is a cleaning service, then it should be cleaning services in the exact city you do. The service is pretty similar to the previous one business, and this is the most common gap, let's say, for local businesses, that they just have a short description of each service and no separate page for each one, but they're losing a lot of traffic visibility. Now we can look at Google site, how many pages they have on Google. So as you can see, they have for one, and the title should be the same as your customers look for. No one's searching your brand name, they're looking specific. And because this business have one visible indexed page, it has no authority in the top positions of Google. The first things would be creating Google Business Profile, making the title for keywords that people are using, creating separate page for each service, rich content, images, call to actions. The website is decent, everything is fine. Creating separate pages for each services, making title, creating Google Business Profile. And these things will measurably increase your visibility. Especially, I would suggest doing is creating Google Business Profile as soon as possible, because you're losing calls, potential clients every day, because you're not visible on local search or maps, Google Maps. People are looking for cleaning service. So yeah, that would be pretty much it for this website and business. Let's move on to the other one. This is going to be the last business that I'm gonna looking and auditing. The same thing. So no Google Business Profile, the same thing that costs calls every day, and the same. All the sections are in one site, in one page, so no need to check. But how many pages do they have? But let's take a look. It's only one, so they have no strong authority. The title is good, except I would remove this part and just leave the exact keyword window cleaning service in Sydney, because that's how customers are looking for services. They go to Google and they write window cleaning services in the exact city without any fancy words. The same thing, each of these service sections should have its own page, and all the service should lead to each page. It's not clickable. Okay, so as you can see, this website was created by some digital marketing agency. They even offer AI visibility services, SEO, EAO. Now, I don't know the behind scenes. What's the reason of this business? Because it has some gaps, because if you're doing SEO for local business, the first thing that should be considered is Google Business Profile. Nothing else before that. So I don't know what's the reason behind it, why they forgot about this profile. Yeah, but but all businesses should have Google Business Profile. It's the first thing before the website. And also making each service pages separate pages, so it can be found separately when people are looking for specific services you offer, and builds topical authority. Because you can go to ChatGPT and just ask window cleaning service in Sydney, and you'll see that ChatGPT and other AI tools recommend based on profile strengths like reviews. We can go to this first list website and see that this first recommended website on ChatGPT has its own service page, and then separate pages for each service. That's how your local business should look like, making sure each service has its own page. So when people are looking specifically, it builds topical authority. So for the day, it's enough. If you find this useful, have any questions, feel free to ask, comment. If you're a local business owner watching this, then the biggest takeaway that rankings or having a website bring you calls, and there aren't some quick hacks. They come from simple gaps that you can improve signals, making it easier for Google, AI, and people to choose you. So if you'd like me to audit your business and identify your biggest opportunity and gaps, comment your business below, or you can find the link that you can book call with me or take a free visibility audit at no cost, and I'll give you full business audit. So if you find this content useful, go check my other videos and see you in the next one.